the other Vicks?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
You mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Okay, boys, so let's go and just look. Is it okay?
Phelps, work the
Ma'am,
morphine
I'm Detective
angle.
Phelps.
I'll work
Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
I've been saying you the whole time. Why hit you? Because you want to give me $20. Give her 20 bucks. This is a scam. Give her 25.
Well, you must have some thoughts.
We get all types in here, officer.
Kids, you guys want to go to the park with me?
Can I help you guys?
What you doing out so late?
It's 5 o'clock.
So? Hey. Leave my daughter alone. You ain't got
Tell
no
us about
sense.
Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. 9 o'clock from school. Hold on. Check your homework. Line up. There, she's empty. House don't.
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Get your butt upstairs.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Okay, boys, so we're gonna take a look around.
Do we have a news source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Okay. Oh, we can look at that, Oh, there we go. No use. Actually, I might just have a look at that again. Yeah. Nope. Not what we're looking for.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message. Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
A lot of blood, boys.
They didn't even try to crack the safe. Come on, Roy.
Never the same, are they?
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
Está looking here.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click? Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Can you drive to this one?
Hollywood Police
All right,
Station.
where to?
Yeah.
A bar. You think one of them would have...
Pops, hear me out. The dog ate the homework. We're gonna leave Holocaust upstairs! What is going on here, Sam? That's not how you spell cat. Well, Pop...
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor Smoke.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes from a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
All right, did you shower? Yeah. Do a jumping jack.
Here it is.
Oh my God, go have a shower.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
What's your best place? Get your butt up, Jay. I'm in front of my brother. Did you set your alarm clock? I don't have an alarm clock. Well, I can have a phone, you dummy. It does that too? Wow. Yes. You. Let me check your ear.
Enough to arm 3 companies. $500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Like you, but I had to pay admission.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We missed something in that mess at the 111. Let's go back.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Captain wants this one cleared up quick. Let me know how it goes with the dope.
Take a look around, Phelps. Looks like a straightforward execution to me. Another day, another dollar.
Beautiful like normal. Go to bed, honey. Thank you. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. Kids, bedtime check! Hurry, line up! Hi, did you shower? Yeah. Do a jumping jack. Oh my God, go up and shower! Did you change
Hey,
your seat
Cole,
last night?
let's get moving.
You wet your bed twice? Get your butt up, change down in front of my brother. Did you set your alarm clock? I don't have an alarm clock. Why don't you have a phone, you dummy? It doesn't too? Wow. Yes! You!
Another day, another dollar.
Sawdust, Sammy, sawdust! Go clean up! You did! Beautiful like normal. Go to bed, honey. Thank you. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock.
Cole, we got things to do.
Narcotics? Might have been a little premature, not gonna lie. I got some lipstick. Me lady? Just running back and forth in front of us. All right, I'm worried about his job. All right, so this is the hostess. She doesn't have an actual name. All right, let's talk about the incident. Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day.
And she's lying.
If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
She's lying. I want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club.
Then tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't.
Like her, little eye roll thing at the start there, but she seems very confident, and she didn't get the quick talking weird tempo. I'm gonna say she's telling the truth. Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling this.
Find anything interesting?
I'm gonna say.
Wake up, Cole.
It was good when there's good things to say. Find anything?
But he was a decent. He came into some money.
Left for a moment. X. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. Sounds like potentially something started by an ex-service member. We've got some. Is this a BAR? Oh, dude, I think this is M19. Brand new. 1885. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers. This guy hunting for bear. Look at these things. Browning assault rifle. BARs.
Another day.
Guy who sneaks one of them home before. How did he get 3?
You can drive.
Army surplus.
Do we know where we're going?
Army surplus weapons. Army surplus ballards. Sounds familiar. We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly lifted from that ship. Well, it sounds like we figured out all the clues here. We should probably go check. All right. So this is the hostess. She doesn't have an actual name. All right. Let's talk about the incident. Any idea? I don't know. These people have families that need to be contacted and stuff like that. Nothing in either hand. Where is this coming from? What's left in circulation? Like a musician's box, trumpet obtained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. We've seen stuff hidden in instruments before. Let's see if we can check each piece here. Wouldn't trust it to not have some. What's that click? Something hidden. Whoa, okay, that scared me a little.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Wow, I don't know why I jumped that hard. So we've got a syringe here to inject. Kept a stash close at hand. We've also got a ticket here.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
He kept his stash close at hand. So what next?
All these junkies seem to get a free pass to the Blue Room. How about we pay a visit?
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
He's the cop who arrested that movie.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about you, boys.
You gotta get yourself together, bro. It's not that type of game. Blue room jazz room. I also feel like
Their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making
well, I see this. Nightclub jazz singer. Let's ask her about the morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about you, boys.
Do something. Don't just stand there all day.
Sure. I feel like she seems very confident, but I also feel like the cross, accents and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to tell. And she kind of seems like a bit of a badass, I'm not gonna lie. So let's ask the community here. They say bad cop.
You can do this the easy way with
And stuff like that, it's kind of hard to tell. And she kind of seems like a bit of a badass, I'm not gonna lie. So let's ask the community here. They say bad cop.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my...
And she kind of seems like a bit of a
Hopheads
badass,
appear to
I'm
get a
not
free
gonna lie.
pass
So
at this
let's ask
club.
the community
You all
here.
know about the
They say
morphine.
bad cop.
And how do you expect to
The
prove
easy
that?
way with me, or I can call my partner back over.
I have a rehearsal to finish. It's time for you to leave.
You think your threat will frighten me?
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I think you're lying again.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me...
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, Take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about the subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage that I've never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Me with your stupid questions. You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. And very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Is that his car? I know your car. This is our partner's car. Same color, everything.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What's going on here?
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Damn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was in Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment.
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine.
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We gotta play hardball here.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I feel like he's lying again. The look to the left and the goal, he's lying. So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the...
What on earth is that man doing?
You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
son of a bitch, Cole!
I'm getting shotgun out.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units, officers still need help on Bronson. Approach covered, well caution.
Move, I got you. You're clear, go!
LAPD, drop the gun now! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
On the stream. Damn, got clapped, man. Don't get the luck on sub, boys. We might move on GTA 3 after we finish this game, boys. Take a minute.
It's one of the BARs. Phone number and restaurant table. I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
There's no way of watering down the stuff in those packages. We'll squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it. They'll ship the type of fright that even. We'll see.
Keep your game tutorial on with your screen off. Try YouTube Premium on us and walk through uninterrupted.
Hollywood Transit bus driver. He was being targeted. You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
So what happened?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Oh, he's lying. People are dying. You got something you want to tell me? We got that wrong. I'm a bus driver. Do I look like I run a dope racket? I feel like I like this guy, though.
Felix, that morphine is turning up everywhere. People are dying. You got something you want to tell me?
I'm a bus driver. Do I look like I run a dope racket?
He lied to us at first. Makes me. His name was on the thing, right? Hold on, let me check this sniper's pocketbook. Yeah, Alvaro Route 2217. Details of the hit.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Like him enough that they are seriously pointing him out, I feel like he has to know. He's got to be involved in something. The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
There's something you're not telling me. Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine.
Courtney Sheldon?
Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute. Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
Pretty sure there might just be a couple more weeks, I guess, on this game, mate. Well, probably just a few days for me if I keep getting it done.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
You know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
That has nothing to do with me. It's got something to do with you. I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
You really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
You lying to me, boy? also kind of feel like he was telling the truth. I'm gonna go with truth.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night.
No, I didn't.
He was telling the truth. I'm gonna go with truth. You didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night.
You heard that a crate of BARs
Okay,
went
so he's
missing?
being straight up with us now.
No, I didn't.
BARs went missing. No, I didn't. I saw Felix Alvaro today. He's telling the truth.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
How was he?
Good. How was he?
One of Mickey Cohen's
A little pale.
emptied about 60
One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
People have to die. I don't think he knows anything. And what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers, more glory, another promotion, another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country. Count me out. I mean, I feel like he has to know something.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I mean, if he didn't know about the morphine, he didn't know about the guns, he probably doesn't know about the robbery. Come on, Jack. You were there. You must know
Come on, Jack. You were there. You must know something. People are dying over this morphine.
We had been in port 2 days, and the Navy crew were busy unloading. Most of us were making final arrangements to travel home. Everything that was stolen was taken straight from the dockside. Police interviewed my unit and most of the swabbies.
Just want information.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
I swear,
How many more friends of yours?
I swear this case is just pretty much about shooting.
Talk about...
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
Crazy.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight. An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Bob, look at
We
this.
have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Advice?
The post office, Cole, and be quick about it.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed? Get in close and steer him off the tar.
We're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine. They're waiting for someone to grab it.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
LAPD, put your hands in the air. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Oh, bank robbery. That looks up. I swear, every scene we went to was them shooting in it. More cars is pulled up. A paddy wagon this time.
Come get me. Some goddamn cover! Catch your bullet, you son of a bitch! Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. Here to help. You're covered, Phelps. Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
He's dead.
God. Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going? This is the place.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him. Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All things...
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
On the roof, Cole, nail him!
Really hurts.
Let me see if I can put it between your eyes. Move, I gotcha. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Can't hit him from this distance.
Throw out the guns.
Clear me some space here.
They're making a run for it after them.
Find some cover. Stay in cover.
Wide open here.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump. Just $200.
Keith, you'll get to
Roy.
where you want.
In my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sack.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, Detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do,
Premium
sir?
on us.
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
This your attorney? No, detective. Let's see if I can... It's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but it's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon. You can't blame their deaths on me, no. I feel like I can. It's difficult. It's nice to know.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but it's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
I feel like I can. You were definitely involved because you were mentioned on that note. The other guys aren't
You're
smart
lying,
enough
Courtney.
for something like this.
The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Which one was it? It was one of the notes. The copy, no, not the manifest. Meeting between Courtney Sheldon and Mickey Cohen. Yep. We know about your showdown with Cohen.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth.
Now
Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think
if
he's
you guys
telling the
remember,
truth,
we did
Detective.
see a newspaper cutscene
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
with this guy
Yes.
and the doctor, and they came up with the
That's
plan.
correct.
The doctor was
So you had opportunity.
like clear his conscience and stuff like that.
But
So technically, he
it doesn't mean that I was involved.
That's correct. So you had opportunity. But it doesn't mean that I was involved. You were definitely involved. We know that. But do we have proof of that? Let me check our things here. Morphine, different jazz clubs, cigarettes, BARs, Coolidge. See, this is tough. Was he on the manifest? Could we use the manifest? Sniper's pocketbook.
Stare all you want. I have nothing to hide.
Tell Courtney bad luck it was worth a try. Let me get this straight. So not only, like we've seen the cutscene and stuff before, but one of the guys that died in our arms was talking about Courtney Sheldon. Yeah, we can hit him with that accuse. So you don't mind that the mob executed
McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me.
Well, let's talk
Where's
about
your
old
proof?
Old dude's confession. Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try. Got him.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife. Your children. Consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney, and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Ridiculous. This man is gambling. Sounds guilty to me. Good to see you.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with the lady cut up like the Dahlia.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
He's not listening to the conversation.
You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
Continue to respond.
It's the gas man.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And come home with this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is now that pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady's his wife.
Well, take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Comment here guys if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, boys.